Good morning, B&H family. This is another episode of Noise versus News, my views on the current status of the conflict in Iran. I'll try to make this one short. This will be my third in a series that I have done in March, May, and now here in mid-June. At last report, if you look back at the one in May, I spoke and said that I thought about this time that we would begin to see some resolution to the conflict over there. And in fact, that is what has happened over the weekend of June 13th, June 14th. We got the announcement that a peace deal was in the works, and we're beginning to see that unfold. A memorandum was signed on June the 14th at the White House during the celebration that was going on there. In the midst of that, this deal was signed, and I'll come back and touch on that. With the official memorandum signing of that will be June 19th in Geneva, Switzerland. That's this Friday coming up. The day I'm recording this is June the 16th on Tuesday, if I get my dates right. So anyway, what that looks like is not so much the fact that I got this thing called right, but it just made sense that we were going to have to get to something, and the administration and the U.S. knew we had some leverage that we were using. It's economic leverage is what I think has occurred right here, as well as our military might, which seems to speak for itself, but those things can go on for a long, long time. So, but I think when we look at this, there are basically three main pillars, I guess, if you will, to the peace deal that we're looking at. And pillar one would be that it is a cease and stoppage of all hostilities in the region. Again, there's still some noise and some bullets flying around. I mean, Israel and Lebanon, there still seems to be some things going on there. So, war's messy and Indian war is messy, but I still think we're moving forward with this thing. So to cease all hostilities in the region, that's number one. Along with that is that we're going to see the reopening of the Straits of Hormuz, so oil can begin to flow freely, and other products that flow through there can get through the straits without any interruption. And so we get back to business as usual there. To put that in perspective, how the markets have responded to that, when I was dropping this video, the one that I did in May, roughly a month ago, oil was slightly above $100. We're sitting around $80, $84 this morning as we open right here. So we've dropped dramatically, 20% or more, since the last recording. And that is going to be great news for everyone around the globe, but Americans specifically, to where we can see the prices begin to drop at the pump with gas. That will trickle into the balance. Energy or electric bills will go down, grocery prices and all things related to oil, because pretty much oil, gas, that's how we move product and services around. So good news there. We should begin to feel some relief and feel better about that as we move into the summer months. And then the third component of that is going to be that Iran is going to give up their enrichment program. They'll give up their enrichment, meaning uranium, the ability to build nuclear bombs, So, that's obviously one of the primary things, was to basically, as I've kind of called it, to defang Iran, to make them less a threat globally with their nuclear ambitions that they had right there, and their long-range missile capabilities. So both of those things are going to be a serious part of this negotiation as we move forward. So again, I think if you look at where we went into this war, where we've gone through this, and now is hopefully we're putting an end to this war and beginning to put peace back together, which is going to be a great thing for the globe, the Middle East, and most importantly to us in this country. It makes us safer. It makes us more secure. It should stabilize oil prices in the future, where we can't just shut down shipping lanes by one country to kind of hold the rest of the world hostage to their whims. And that's certainly what the Iranians have done for the last 47 years. Or not the Iranian people per se, but certainly the Iranian government that has been in play right there. Not to go into the details of what that's going to look like as we go through the peace negotiation. So, again, I think if you summarize this thing, you look at where we are. We've stayed strong and tough and resilient, invested through this thing. That's paid off. I mean, the market is at or near all-time highs. We've seen oil prices again come back down into the $80 range. That's still not where we were when it started at $65 to $70 a barrel, but we're certainly down from spikes near 120. Looking a month ago at over $100 a barrel. Now we're at a little over $80 a barrel. Hopefully that's going to come down. World stock markets have responded favorably. The U.S. market was up quite strongly yesterday. And this morning it looks to be kind of hanging on to those gains. So all good things there that are going on. So if you have any questions at all, do not hesitate to reach out to me. And call me at 423-247-1152, or you can email me at jeff@bhretire.com, and I'll respond to those as I receive those. But again, a couple of other things. If you like this video and the information that I'm providing, please don't forget, somewhere down at the bottom of the screen when you see this, you'll see a like button and a subscribe. Please like and subscribe so we can build our viewership up and get this word out to more and more, not just our clients, but to other folks that are out there listening that are interested. But again, I think the news in this is that is all good. I mean, this thing has gone on for 100 and some odd days, but there have been we've been longer in the peace talks, and now we're into the settlement of this thing. I just think the world can be safer. The oil and prices can be more stable. Thus, and oil, is still the blood that kind of drives the world. It is the energy that is needed. So we've got to have more stability in that price. Obviously, we are somewhat independent here in America, but oil prices, as they are spiked, they affect us here just as much as they do around the globe. So with that, I will leave you a couple of other things just to keep note. Again, mark your calendars for September the 24th. That will be when we'll hold our 60th celebration at the club at Richfields with Fusion Restaurant providing the food. Lots of other things that will be going on and more announcements of that to come. So, but again, hold and mark your calendar for that date. That's a Thursday in September. Also, for those that are interested, the July 4th parade is coming up soon, and we'll go by our office. We will be here, kind of just, talking to folks that are wandering by, watch the parade that goes by from our lawn. We'll be handing out water bottles. Matt Bingham might provide a little entertainment for us from the porch or the deck up here. So please stop by and say hello if you're so inclined to go to the 4th parade. We would love to see you here. And again, God bless America and keep the faith.